Welcome everyone. We're back.
We're back.
We're back. We lost the host, unfortunately.
The dog is still here.
Yeah, Ollie is here. Ollie is today turning 5.
Yeah, it's his birthday and he had to go with me, which was fine.
Which is
while
amazing.
we're in the car because we're at your new house. Your
Absolutely.
lovely new home.
We changed to my living room as venue. The idea is keep doing some content here, keep doing content with cars.
Yeah, season 2. So
Season 2,
yeah.
Season 2.
Season 1 was a trial, but yeah, for sure. I think what to expect.
What to expect? What is coming in season 2? Continuing doing just chatting about cars, news,
Formula 1.
favorites list. Auto Scout, checking out fun content, fun cars, doing events.
Yeah, really nice events coming.
Yeah, we got some really cool stuff coming. Actually, for early next year.
Yeah, it's a bit it's now August, so no. We will maybe we give the scoop a little bit later, but we're gonna do some fun stuff and also do some car content within the car, experience maybe different cars.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be a lot of fun.
Trying out, for me at least, I want to try also do some reviews. We test drove together the Renault 5 last year.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was super fun. So I would love to do something like that again.
It was the most dreary car launch I ever attended.
Yeah, it was not good.
Do you have some footage of the location? Maybe we can edit it in. But basically, it was downtown Amsterdam. You picked me up in the R8, so we got to the R8 to go to the Renault 5 car launch, which is kind of funny. Their faces were also like, "What are you doing?" But it's funny. And it began with that we turned up at the place, and it was totally dark. Like there was no sign, there was nothing. Yeah. And it was a really nice venue. It was like in one of the greenhouses sort of format.
Yeah, what's it called out there? Not Amsterdam.
It was downtown Amsterdam. I don't know. It's like between Schiphol and Amsterdam.
Yeah,
in the airport.
It's called something else.
But it was totally dark, and then we found the entrance, and like we walked inside, and then the doors opened, and there was like lights and flowers. You have to like
there was a red car. There was a red carpet.
There was a red carpet.
Yeah.
And then we entered the room, and there were some Renault 5s, and there were like some sales guys hanging around the table, and they're like looked surprised that somebody showed up, and it was us. Yeah, I think we were the only ones. And we basically we had a lot of fun because
it was good fun actually. Yeah, because also the sales guy Donald. Do you remember him?
Yeah, I remember.
It was so funny when he was like, we were sitting in the car outside to go and test drive it, and we couldn't find the start button. Yeah, I remember. I was distracted. Because like he went outside to have a smoke, and we were like in the car,
and he was like with a cigarette in the car, like it's the screen, and it was like so funny. It was like it was really funny. But he was very nice.
He was lovely,
and he
to
was
be
surprised that somebody showed up maybe. But, and I think they spent a lot of money to have that launch, and it was like.
But I mean, the car was so good that I ordered one.
You ordered one. Yeah.
I did cancel the order in the end.
Which color did you order?
I ordered the yellow. So all yellow.
Yeah, we drove a white one.
We drove a white one. Yeah. And then you like the dark blue more. Actually, I saw one yesterday in the wild, a dark blue one with the black roof. So the higher trim level, which has the double, like they have like a stripe at the roof line.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
I still think the best color is the full yellow for that car.
Yeah, but it is a nice looking car.
I think it's cool. I love seeing them in the wild now, which is really awesome.
Yeah, okay, this stripe.
Yeah, they have this weird stripe.
Yeah. It's like you see them more driving now, and I think it's a nice looking car. And a good friend of mine, as well, Mark, he test drove the Alpine version.
Yeah. How was it?
And he considered buying it because he said he said it was so good. I'm not sure if he'd driven the normal Renault 5.
I know where the Nissan Renault dealership in Amsterdam, which is close to. Do you know where the big Gamma is outside by the? Anyway, it's a dealership. That's now the Alpine dealership, and it's every time I drive past that, it's fucking deserted.
We should just ask if we can test drive one.
Yes, so I'm gonna do that a lot with cars. You go on the website and you just go like, hey, can I test drive this car? And you do it with the cars which are, kind of cheapish to buy because they are desperate to sell them. So
and you think they will allow us to like review and film?
We can ask them.
Or we can just be naughty and just don't tell them.
Yeah, but we can also just ask them. Like we can just go like, hey, look, do you mind if we
film this experience?
Yeah. And so for the Alpine one, I think that would be more difficult. The other one I was thinking about was doing the Fiat Grand Panda, the new electric Panda.
I have no clue.
From the front, that car looks good. It's weird.
Fiat Grand.
From the back, it's.
I only like the old Pandas, but
because it's boxy again.
Yeah, I am.
And it's actually not.
Yeah. Okay. But
it's not. And you can get it on steel. You can get it on white steel.
I think this is.
It's so fucking cool.
This is
Sorry,
kind of
fun.
Cursing,
but
yeah. No. But this is fun because it's retro. I think retro cars are.
Yeah.
Like,
but they did
well.
A
good-looking car.
They did well.
Yeah, I totally missed this one. Normally, I like.
Yeah, from the back though, it looks terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is. It's like Dacia or something.
Yeah, it looks like a Dacia.
Yeah. And the back they got wrong, but the front I love this render with the.
Yeah, it looks cool. Look at the steel rims. That's so cool. Yeah. Like if you get the lower trim, you get the steelies.
Yeah, talking about steel rims.
But you can't get. Also, I was on the website trying to spec one. Mm-hmm. You can't get the steel rims with the roof rack, which I find like, why would you do that?
Okay.
Like,
we will edit this in, but look at this. This is like I follow some guys like it's Monterey Car Week and we're not there. Our aim is to go next year. So
okay,
let's aim it high. That's why I say it in here.
Wait, is that steelies?
These are steelies on a Phantom.
Oh wow. And it's lowered, I think, as well.
Yeah, no, like it's fully cost. I think it's an
sick.
old Phantom basically.
That looks sick.
But these are quite cool.
On white steel.
And this was photographed next to it with like a previous series G-Wagon with also steelies, and I think this is a cool color, by the way.
Okay, yeah, steel rims black. I could dig it.
Yeah, but it sort of works with this car. But look at this. Look at with the
Rolls Royce badge. It looks sick.
But these are custom, so like these, and they're off-roady
completely
tires.
Custom made. Yeah,
I'm not sure. It
looks like it's a bit thready.
Oh, it's Toyo tires, but some guys spend some. This is expensive to do, but that's why I love the people in LA. You only see this in Los Angeles.
Yeah, because the US they have that thing that they make everything their own. And it's okay to do that.
Yeah, and in the Netherlands it's like
it's all about originality here.
Yeah, I will repost as well. Yeah, no, it's originality. But I don't know. Sometimes if you do it like, you can also overdo it. This is not overdone. This is just pure. This guy is passionate about cars.
You don't do that.
Let's put my Phantom on steelies.
Of course. Yeah. You don't do that unless you. Yeah, that's cool.
But okay, back from the Phantom on back to the Renault 5. Why did you cancel the order?
Because they kept calling me of doing like, hey, this has changed in the spec, so you now have to redo your spec. Mm-hmm. And every time he did that, Donald was like, he made it such a big deal and like all the time, like just like, hey, this happened and now you have to do. I'm like, okay. Eventually, they removed. They would have like so that if you charge the car up, so the car had a lot of electricity, it also could reverse, so it could power your house.
Yeah.
That was the original idea. Mm-hmm. But then that also disappeared, and then they called me with that, so I had to redo the whole spec again. I had to blah blah blah. So in the end, I was like, okay, enough. I just like when Renault has their shit together, which is of course never gonna happen. Then I will happily spec one again. Like I will happily try. But right now, other priorities. Like as we said, we are now in my house. This is a new house. I just recently bought it. Recently moved in. So other priorities at the moment, renovation, etc. New kitchen, yeah. I'm not gonna give you a tour, so don't ask.
No. And R8's for sale.
R8 is for sale. It's on Autoscout. Check it out, people. Go search for manual R8s minus the black one with the carbon blade.
I think Chris Harris just talked about it on his podcast, so now people will just start Googling and...
I hope so.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so. I hope not. I hope you just keep it, but that's my opinion.
That's also the thing. Like, I'm now considering, like, okay, what if it doesn't sell? Mm-hmm. And what's the next step? What am I going to do next with the R8? First of all, I would like to now not use it as my daily, which I have done for the last almost 3 years. Amazing car to daily.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's so cool. Yeah.
I put so many kilometers on this car. It's really crazy. But yeah. So the idea would then be to not to replace, but if I keep it, I'll put it away somewhere. Just use it for like weekend trips, doing like supercar Saturday events or something like that.
Yeah, that's fun.
And then get a second-hand, dirt cheap, crazy whatever car, like an Audi A1. First gen.
How about a young timer? It's like we will talk about my next car project the next episode, but
okay.
Like
you're into a little bit young timer thing, right? That's been your thing lately.
Yeah. We should we will wait. I have some topic for next week,
but if I'm now keeping the R8, I also will do I will take up Sander on his offer probably and do joint friend of ours who's a very good detailer and that sort of thing. Who made me an offer to do the paint restoration. So basically do a polish on the car, do ceramic coating, as well as doing a refresh of the leather interior.
Yeah.
So do that and then park it as a second car.
Preserve it a little bit more.
Yeah, preserve it. Do a kind of light restoration, say. Because the paint, here's the thing, the car is not in bad shape, it's just worn. It's like 14 years old. No, 15 years old.
Yeah, it's a 15-year-old car. But it's
so,
what do you think of the, like, we selling each other's cars like on a daily basis? And I'm considering like and sometimes when I found this green R8, it is and with
that's
green
so
side blades. I know a friend of us who I think he must have seen the car. I didn't text it to him, but but he must have seen it because he owns also 2 R8s. But how do you like it? I found it it's a very early one. I think it's an 06 and it got released in 06. Look at the.
I think didn't they release 07? Wasn't the official year 07?
Yeah, they talked about it in the podcast with Chris Harris as well. Here, it's we'll put it on the screen. It's really nice. Yeah, I love it. I think it's so good.
So good.
It's so good looking.
It's beautiful with those rims.
Oh yeah, sorry,
it's 07.
It's 07.
Yeah, with those rims, I think it looks spectacular. I think it looks so good.
This is so cool car.
But if I could choose to change one thing with this, I would put the carbon blade.
Yeah, no, for sure. You need to. It's difficult to see, but it has dark green side blades, and it's not the same green as on the car.
No.
And I think it still looks good.
Yeah, the car looks amazing.
And the mileage is low.
But 55,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Also, it has a very the brown interior. I didn't even know that it came with this. I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I always thought that maybe it was like retrofitted or fitted afterwards.
But it's clearly not, because in that case, the plastic wouldn't be brown.
No, it's really cool. Maybe.
By the way, it doesn't work at all with the steering wheel, unfortunately, because my steering wheel has Alcantara around it, and it's of course you couldn't buy that. It's retrofitted, right? But it makes the steering wheel a bit chunkier, and I think this looks better. And it would be cool to do in this car. Find leather in the same color as the...
Oh no, I would keep it black, but that's me.
And just
maybe it's a Scandinavian thing.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Bronze steering. I don't know. No, I think it's. I actually think it's in perfect harmony, because you don't want browns it sort of works. Like I think a brown dashboard and brown doors, brown steering won't work. But I think this is really cool. It could use he didn't opt for the carbon things. If it had like the engine bay and the interior and
in the carbon
and
it would have been
and the fiber.
Yeah. This would have been the collectible. It would have been the collectible.
Yeah, but I think if there's money, just buy this and
you cannot
put the carbon stuff on. Like, who gives a shit if it's like original? Like, some people do, but just make it your own. And I think then you have like the coolest, and it won't depreciate. That's my opinion. If you don't drive it, if you don't daily it like you, but maybe.
Let's not talk about that.
No. I think it's a good thing.
It hurts. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's like it hurts your soul when you see money disappearing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So, and I don't get me wrong, like I get value for the money, but still, like, it feels bad, man.
No. Yeah. Okay.
So, but speaking of depreciating things, though. If I now trade in, so my advice is because we both tend to just scroll on Autoscout and dream and come up with crazy ideas.
Yeah.
My lately crazy idea was because where I now live, there is a black Bentley Conti, phase 2. So of the first gen, the second version.
Yeah, it's the first V8 model.
Basically. Yeah, so the first V8 model, and I think it's a V8. It's a T. The guy has. It's black. It has.
What do you mean by T?
So they have the S, the T.
Is the T? I thought I only had the S.
The V8S or the VST.
Okay.
The V8T is. I think
they're both V8s. I think you had just had the normal one and you had the S one with the red logos and I don't know, but it's like it's what they do on the they talk about it on Top Gear. Like when they first released, I think they thought it was like very how do you say it nicely? It's like a footballer's car.
So it was super blingy.
Yeah, it was super blingy.
It aged well.
It aged very well. It's like one of the cars, and even
because it doesn't look blingy now.
And I remember like the first time I was a little bit younger, was with a good friend of mine, like a patient of my dad. He sold his. He had a paint factory and he sold it, and he got this great, like the first gen, I think 04, 05, green with 10 W12 engine. And I remember like as a kid, like my dad, I was with a good friend who was also a big car enthusiast. He is very free now. My dad came and was like, do you like he's now like you want to catch a ride with him? And so we went in this brand new Bentley, and I was like 12 years old, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it was such a cool experience because it was it's very posh, and now you can pick these cars up for 30,000-40,000 euros.
Well, the early ones you can pick up 30,000-40,000. Yeah. So if you look at something around 2013-14, I think they did a facelift from 14 to 15 because I see a price jump there.
Yeah. You did your due diligence.
They did some kind of change probably there.
And the old ones are like it's basically the Volkswagen Fate and or they co-developed it, but still they're nice cars and they age well, and I think if you have the money to pay for maintenance
but also I don't know how they drive. I've never driven one. I've lately been drooling over them and thinking like, fuck, should I trade the R8 for this? Although I won't do that because it's idiotic. It changing basically an appreciating asset to a depreciating, severely depreciating asset. And we're back.
Okay, some technical issues.
Yeah.
Overheating GoPros,
which was a bit weird. Brand new GoPro and overheats while just in my living room.
Yeah. Back to the Bentley.
Yeah.
We were talking about. I was telling the first time I drove one was the big one, the Flying Spur. And I was quite young. Yeah. I did some chauffeuring work, and we group texted to people, and then you could do some chauffeuring. So I drove this guy around in his Bentley, and he was just working for a day.
Yeah.
And that was very wafty, very big, and very heavy. But I was also quite young, and like I kept it quite formal. But I haven't driven the later version W12 and the V8, and I really like the V8 because it's so much lighter.
Yeah. So
and it sounds like you've got the V8 sound, and it has the Ollie.
Ollie, I don't want you in the face.
It's fine. Sorry, he needs some extra attention. And it's actually quite. Let's not call it economical, but it shuts off the cylinder. So if you just drive around on the A2,
so it does a cylinder.
It's a 4-cylinder, like it's. Yeah. It's still very heavy and it's not very fuel efficient, but yeah. I
mean, it's probably not as thirsty as my R8 anyway.
Yeah.
There's one thing going though, which is so I don't know how they drive. I really want to test drive one.
Yeah, no, you should. And you have the power to do it, because if you just rock up to this place, I know it's in Groningen.
Yeah.
It's a big shout. I really like them. They really do well. And I
have to drive all the way up to Groningen.
Yeah, that's true. But they're nice guys, and they helped. I have a client who bought a V8 Vantage.
Yeah.
At their place, and they're really nice guys. And they took good care of him. So
yeah, cool.
And I really like it. Maybe we can go together.
Maybe we can just ask them. Hey, can we shoot a video?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe we can ask. Be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give them a plug on Autotalk.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be amazing, actually, because I just want to test it. Because looking at the pictures, I'll put it up so you see the interior we're looking at.
It's such a nice.
Yeah, because you press with the thumb the button to move the thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think they aged really, really well.
How much do I ask?
It's 58 to 59.
That's good money.
59.
Okay,
just below 59.
Yeah, and 111,000 kilometers. 2013.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 2013. So that's where you want to, because the only downside with this, for me, is that it doesn't have adaptive cruise.
Yeah.
But it has proper good, heated and cooled seats.
Yeah, this is really quality. That's where I always remember the interior,
yeah.
Even if these older Bentleys.
The buttons, everything feels tactile.
Yeah. I also driven the newer versions. It's a different game. It's also more expensive, but with the rolling screen, and it's very dramatic, and also the sound insulation. You feel very.
I did love them though.
It's a great car.
I sat in one, and just sitting still in one was like, this is really lovely, and they look amazing. The next gen look even better.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they look great, but
they retain their value.
But I think still, if you buy buy one with a little bit less kilometers, and you preserve it a little bit, then I think they will.
I don't think so. Everything is depreciating here.
Yeah,
I mean, there are some also, because what you want is a spec with black interior, right? You want just black on black, or like really, really boring spec, in quotations, because just like, you have these ones out there with the white interior and like wood trim. And
I think this will do. Okay, this is terrible, but yeah.
Yeah. It has blue leather with white leather, and just.
I don't dislike it. Like it's quite bold to spec it this way, and
it's interesting.
Taking a big hit,
but it hasn't aged as well.
Yeah, I don't like the steering wheel.
No, it looks like Boba Fett's ship in.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't like. The new steering wheels are super nice, and the older ones, they were quite quirky. They're like the Volkswagen steering wheels.
Yeah. But I like. I still like. Look at the steering wheel, man. It's just like, this is the ship of Boba Fett in Star Wars.
Yeah. Now in black it's better to cope, but if you have a two-tone, then it's I like in black it might work a little bit.
I think this aged better.
But are you considering like swapping it?
In that, I mean. It's an idiotic idea.
Yeah.
But I'm still fantasizing.
Yeah.
So, it's one of those things where you just kind of fantasize about it, but actually that this is just a really moronic idea and you shouldn't do it. So, that's where we are. So, but I still daydream a little bit about it. So if I ever win the lottery, sure, I'll get one. But,
Yeah. I just want to show one detail, if I can find one. I really like when they have these mesh and aluminium interior option. Mm-hmm. I think this one had it. Yeah, this detail I really like. That in person it works even better, but this is really like it.
Won't you get like blinded with the sun on it and stuff?
No, it's like it's underneath. Final thoughts on the Bentley? You should drive one.
I need to drive one. They age really well. Although I am fantasizing, there's no way I will actually go through with that because it's very
maintenance is expensive. But
and also it will depreciate like a stone. So you know.
Yeah, but do you think they hit the bottom already? Do you think this should be do you think in 5 years' time this is a 30 grand car? I don't think so.
I think so.
I think if you daily it would.
Of course, but what do you think I use cars for?
Yeah, no, that's true. You try them. So, anyway.
Yeah. So it's not about like so there are currently 108 of them for sale in the Netherlands on Autoscout.
Yeah, but it's over.
So price up. Let's see what's the cheapest one. 20,000.
But that's a V12.
W12. Yeah, from 04.
20 grand. Yeah. But that's a 04 car. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 grand. But I mean, 20 grand for an 04 of this. Like a 20 grand car.
This is the steering wheel I was talking about.
Yeah.
I think this is a cool, quirky, like it has the big physical buttons. This is the first time I drove one that it had this. I remember so well this big steering wheel.
But back then, that was like, I mean, that was still when wood was considered luxury in a car.
But I still like. I play around in the Porsche configurator.
But there was a couple of these which were very cool specs.
This is cool. I still think this is a cool spec. We should save this one because this we need to put in there. I love this one.
Yeah,
I really like this.
Look at that.
It's a cool yeah.
And you had what was important: ashtrays.
Yeah, for your cigar. Yeah,
for
in the back.
Yeah,
where you never sit.
You wanna smoke.
I would bet that none of the back-seated ashtrays were ever used in maybe in the convertibles.
God, I hope not.
No, but still. But I like this. This is a cool spec.
It is. I mean, now it's cool to see. Look at those rims. Also, they're chrome.
Yeah, you should dechrome them. I like it. It's a blue and it has blue leather with brown.
And then wood. And it's very stately. It feels stately. Yeah, that's the thing. It feels like an old British home, you know.
Yeah, but this is a nice car, and
it's the size of a home as well.
You should have the multi-spoke rims. You have really nice multi like.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like seeing one of these parked now on the street, I really like it. I had because in black, right? The one that is where I live now there's a beautiful black one close to where you parked your car as well. And then in my old house there was a yellow convertible, but the older version, right? So the original, like it was like an 08 or something. Yeah. Convertible in yellow. And I found it awful.
Yeah, like the one they used on Top Gear.
Yeah.
It was
but it was a convertible.
Yeah, it was a convertible. For these rims. Yeah, then I also remember.
I really didn't like it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's you should also.
Maybe it was the color. Maybe it's the color, or the early version. But I don't know. It's not my cup of tea.
These wheels.
Oh yeah.
I think these wheels, these are the original wheels. This is a nice pick. It's a UK plate.
Yeah.
I will put this in as well. But
that's a lovely car.
This is cool because the chrome, I remember.
How big are those rims though? Is it 22s?
Or no, I think it's 20 or 20. Yeah, I don't know. This is cool spec as well.
That's a great car.
It's random Google search and I ended up here, but
yeah, green car, lovely rims. Nice.
What's the price?
What's the interior?
It's
tan?
Yeah, and then cream.
Oh, I love that interior.
Oh, it then has the new steering wheel.
Yeah, it has the Boba Fett steering wheel.
No.
But right-hand drive, of course.
Yeah. If you have a vacation home in Cotswold, maybe. No,
would you ever have a vacation? By the way, the houses now, there are areas in the UK where you can get a house for like £5,000 now.
Same in Italy. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. In like some parts.
Can you imagine that in the Netherlands?
No. It's really difficult to buy a house here.
Yeah, I mean the prices here are
you just experienced here.
Yeah, but I mean.
Okay, I found the price. How much do you? Okay, it was 80,000 miles. UK, like UK market's different, of course. But
yeah.
Okay, so 140,000 kilometers. Something.
It's a W12.
Yeah. How much? And it's a nice color. It looks.
It's a good color. Yeah. It's a good. It's also the interior looks fresh.
Yeah.
It's not worn. It doesn't have jeans markings and stuff on it. I would say, but UK market is way less money for everything.
Yeah.
40. It is sold already, so I don't know. It doesn't. Does it say how much it's sold?
Yeah, it's here. 19,995 pounds. So
wow, with a full service history.
Yeah, with a full service history. This is a cool. Like if you're in the UK,
19,000 pounds. Yeah. Well, 20,000 pounds. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. It's.
But it is the W12. So what I hear is you should have the V8. Is the engine to have?
Yeah, if you
because the W12
sensible. If you live in
yeah, but the W12 is also come up then. Of it.
Sorry.
Because the W12 is it brakes, right? Or there is something.
I don't know. I think like if you need
on the early ones at least, they had some gearbox problems.
Oh,
they had some
probably. But also like if you need to change like bushies, then you have to change 12.
Yeah.
Even though they're probably the same as the Volkswagen one, they will have a Bentley sticker on them and will cost 14 times as much.
Of course, it's like you go.
It's
but that's also the thing. Like if you have
that's why they're so
good
cheap.
person that can service them, like then you save 90% of the service costs.
Yeah, if you can.
Because if you don't take it to Bentley, and you have someone who knows Volkswagen, then you can do it so much cheaper.
It's a cool car. Yeah, it's a really cool car.
It's a cool car. Depreciating asset like crazy, very high risk, very.
I do have.
I reckon they're probably pretty expensive to insure as well.
Yeah, I do have like a soft spot for this one. I will show it.
But one of the greatest values, like luxury SUVs, though, is the Bentayga. You can get one now for way cheaper.
Yeah, but I don't like the Bentayga.
It's still ugly. It's really ugly.
I don't like it.
But it's. I rode in one. I didn't drive it. I rode in one. Yeah, it is a luxurious.
Yeah, but that's
amazing.
the new one. That's the new. Like you have the new version and the old. Like you have.
Yeah, but the original version you can get them cheap as chips now.
Yeah. Don't buy it.
I would never do that. But for the value that you get for the money is wild. Like. The amount of value you get.
Like I have a soft spot for these.
2019.
Oh, this
dark blue with a lighter interior, like kind of dark cream. I'm not sure, but anyway, 90. They're 90. They were probably 400,000 euros.
Yeah, this is done a lot of
6 years old.
Yeah, and it's a diesel.
Yeah, this is the diesel.
Yeah,
you gotta go for the W12 with air suspension.
I remember I'm not sure if it was the Grand Tour or the Top Gear where where I think James May got in the Bentley and I think Jeremy had a Range Rover or whatever. But the Richard Hammond got a
Porsche.
No, he had a Jaguar F-Pace.
Oh right.
F-Type. Yeah. The SUV thing.
F-Pace.
F-Pace, and it was 60 grand, and I think the Bentley had like 70 grand worth of options.
Yeah.
so the options on the Bentley were more expensive than the whole car. It was funny. Okay, but back to the Continental because I'm not interested to this.
No, this is.
And I never will be. But
let's lock that screen.
I had this crush on this car. I remember like years ago, but I don't know. I've seen the car, but this is the Super Sports version in this color, and this is a US plate, and we'll put it on screen. But
would you have an orange that's this level of orange?
No, if you live in like we were talking about houses earlier, I always imagine a car at a certain location. So,
okay.
So it has to have like a purpose, like
so if you're located in a specific
people will hate
place.
you if you drive in the Netherlands in this car, like.
Well, I mean, it depends also. Like, if you go in the small villages, yes, they will hate you because it's a ginormous barge.
Yeah.
But here, I see one parked on the street here in where we are, then it's not, we be back after some additional overheating GoPro problems.
Brand new camera.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
So I think they start watching us in HD, and now it's like we tried some things too.
Yeah, so we started at 4K with 60 frames per second. We're now down to 1080p at 30 frames per second. Plus we turned off everything on that. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. Yeah.
Should we leave the Bentley? I think
we discussed the Bentley enough. A conclusion is that they aged really well. Yeah. Actually, I think they aged really well.
Should we briefly talk about the new Continental?
Oh, the new
Continental.
Would you have one?
I tried to spec one.
Yeah.
But I don't like. It has the new hybrid system, and
it's cool.
It's the journalist Chris Harris said it was maybe the best hybrid drivetrain he'd driven.
Yes.
And it's basically a Porsche drivetrain, I think.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's the Porsche Panamera drivetrain, I think.
But I don't like that. And I saw a few driving.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like the same when the first one came out. It's really like this is a really cool spec. Like I didn't see.
It's a great spec. I am not a huge fan of the lights.
It's very big. It's very big. And
the headlights.
This is I love green.
Because the generation before this, I think is magnificent. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I think it's a really good looking car. Yeah. And then this, I think they missed the mark a little bit.
But maybe it that's the story about the Continental. It's like over time it will grow. I think this is I haven't seen one in.
Look at the size of those. That must be like 24s.
How expensive is this one? I don't know.
It's 373,000 euros. This one.
Yeah.
This one is a little bit softer spec. 354,000. It has a kind of purpley aubergine.
Yeah, but you will lose money on this.
Of course.
Yeah.
Look at the rims. They are weird.
Yeah, and no W12 anymore.
No, only the. But those backlights look amazing. The front lights with the crystal in it, they look really good.
But I don't like it in these colors. Like if you have it green or like. It's not a convertible. It's a massive car. They're getting so big.
The old one in white looks really good.
I don't like white cars.
No, me neither. But it looks really good. The
LFA or some like that's the thing. If a car looks good we can divide a whole podcast about that. I will put it on this. But basically, if a car looks good in white, it's a good design.
I
don't like this in white.
No, this one I don't like in white, but the old version, the one that we were looking at, in white, they aged very well.
Okay.
This one looks, the slope at the rear actually is not bad.
Yeah.
I like the previous version better though, personally. Yeah. But I think it will age the same, right? Did you see that?
No, but I like this color.
Yeah, that's a cool color.
Cars are cool. Two-par.
Check the price.
Geez, yeah.
408,136 euros. And the 136 euros is very important there when you're spending that.
I don't know, but I think people who buy this don't really care. But
those rims are cool.
But they should get cheaper because of the hybrid system in the Netherlands. You have a crazy road tax if your car is any fun, basically. But they should have less tax.
What is the
PPM
tax?
I'm not sure.
No, because it's still hybrid systems doesn't give road tax benefits anymore. So it's 395.
Yeah, but it's based on weight. But I mean the BPM basically.
Yeah. BPM. Yeah, it's very high. Yeah.
But still, if they had a V12, it would be 500,000 basically.
It's pretty crazy.
Should we get to Formula 1?
Yeah. Okay. So at the time of recording, we're in the summer break of Formula 1.
Yeah.
The season so far. Do you want to give a short review, or do you want to give?
I think everyone knows, but it's an epic season. I love it.
It's a good season.
Some people don't like it, but
this is the season where I fell in love with Max again.
Yeah.
Because I'm realizing what an unbelievable driver he is, and when I see him race now, I feel like I'm witnessing greatness, like proper like.
Yeah, he's
the level of Schumacher.
It's about maximizing everything, but also I think like he doesn't need to prove, like he doesn't care. That's sort of thing.
He doesn't. Yeah, no, but he goes out and he wins. He wants to win.
And he wants to win. He doesn't win at the moment, but that's for us nice to see.
But he's delivering. I mean, beyond anything. Like if you also compare to Tsunoda, right?
Yeah, even every second Red Bull driver, like
No, but specifically this year,
it explains right? how much potential he gets out of every single car. And he signed. There was some rumors about Mercedes.
He was already signed. Yeah.
And whatever the story is, I think next year I hope he has a good car. They will go with Ford engine.
It will be Ford engines, yeah. Oh. No, that's the dishwasher.
We thought the GoPro.
Yeah, the GoPro was beeping again. But
okay, but we cannot see in the future, so I'm just gonna enjoy this season because I love the Lando versus Oscar battle, and I think it's great. And I personally root a little bit more for Oscar because I think he has a little bit of the roofness of Verstappen. I saw one edit, and it just he got interviewed, and he said, "Oh, which of the drivers are you most friendly of?" And he said on a really like calm note, he said like they're not friends, only enemies. Like on a little sinister way, he told me that, and I think that's true. And I think the secret behind him is definitely Mark Webber, and I think and I love that we don't see anything about Mark. Mark is not in the picture.
He keeps himself way out of it.
It's like the focus is Oscar, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool.
Mark Webber, I think was maybe the new generation. They never saw him. Like he was never on Drive to Survive. He was never on. But no. He was proper. He was proper. Yeah, that's why he goes by Aussie Grit, right? Because he was just like this. Like proper racing driver, and he was in the potential. He could have won the championship in 2010.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Up until the last race, they were 5 guys who could win it.
I remember I was rooting for him all the time because back in the day, Vettel was like the main guy and was winning, and everyone with the finger.
Always the finger. Yeah.
The number one, and you normally that's why people don't like Max, and same with Lewis. Like if you dominate the sport, people will root for the underdog basically.
Mm.
But I remember I was always rooting for Mark Webber, and but I think he can get some redemption out of his project now with Oscar, and I think it's just really cool. And it's just like you need a figure. That's why a big secret why Max is so successful is basically because his dad, because he learned him everything that you can learn from this environment which we don't even understand, or people are in a paddock who don't understand. I think you really can understand when you have been a driver, and I think that's why I think Mark Webber is a great guy.
Yeah,
and that he does this. I think
he does a heck of a job with Oscar, and I think because now we went into the summer break now after Lando won in Hungary.
Yeah,
and
on strategy,
and they did a great job. He executed that strategy really well, and so he deserved the victory. But I also liked that Lando won the last, not because I actually think Oscar will win the championship, and I kind of want him to do that, but I wanted to go further down. If Oscar had won the last one, he would have been in the lead with 20 something
points.
We
can go up to if this goes further on, we will get to Abu Dhabi, and then how cool would it?
I wonder also how long will it be that they are still friendly towards each other?
Yeah.
Before they do a Rosberg Hamilton.
But I think they're Zach is like for media attention, he's like, oh, my drivers are the best, and they're great friends, and we have a good relationship. But I think as soon as cameras go away, there will be Enzo Gangers.
But once you get to the point where like winning the championship, then
it's great entertainment.
Becomes very
I think, but I always think Zach is a little bit more a Lando guy.
Well, that was his. Lando was his guy coming up, right?
Yeah, for sure. But Oscar in such less time. It's his first season.
Second season.
Second
crazy. Season. It's wild. He's incredible.
Wild. And I don't know, but Lando proved that he is also very fast as well. So
no more coffee.
No more coffee. But it's just gonna be. That's why I love this season. Even though I wish Ferrari would they can with qualifying they can throw a stick in the mix, but overall, the McLaren is just a rocket ship.
Yeah, it is. McLaren has done a fantastic job. They did it already last year. It's funny because what McLaren and Red Bull were fairly equal last year, I would say. Mm-hmm. It was just that McLaren was not. They didn't know what to do, being so good.
Yeah.
And but
because
then
3 years earlier they were lost with
exactly
with Daniel.
And they haven't been winning since they haven't won a race since 2012, 13.
Yeah.
What?
And Zach is like you can say anything about Zach, but he's a winner. He's like, I'm here to win.
He built that team. He took his time and he built it. Yeah. He got some great people in also. Look at the team in general. You have the team principal there, which is
there has been some shuffling within it's strange why so many people left Red Bull, but but I think their foundation is just really good and they have a great team. But I love that they just how good would it have been if we see it with Rosberg and Lewis, or maybe Bottas and Lewis. Lewis always got the favorable strategy.
Yeah, of course.
And Bottas beat him a few times, which not many people can say. In primetime Lewis Hamilton time, you beat Lewis Hamilton. So.
But remember when they also gave that preferential. Red Bull gave that preferential treatment to Vettel against Mark Webber in a lot of cases, and Mark Webber still kept winning, kept being there, and not bad for a number 2 driver, which is the
that's true.
The famous quote. But anyway, so I think this is also why they are very strict in McLaren, that they are 2 number 1 drivers.
I think in the end,
Mark Webber,
you can really sometimes you can see that Zach really likes Lando a little bit more, which is fine, and I think Oscar doesn't really care. I think he cares if the strategy gets favored by Lando, but I don't know. I'm just excited for the second of last. How many races left? 10 or 9?
Something like that.
I'm just really looking forward to those races because.
What is the first race when we come back? Is it US?
No, it's a Dutch Grand Prix.
Oh, Dutch Grand Prix. Yeah. Are you going?
Don't have tickets yet.
There are tickets still available.
Yeah, no, because. We should go, but
Let's check how much they are first before we promise.
Maybe refund the GoPro because it's not really working that well.
Well, we'll see. I mean, probably I'm going to have to get a different camera. But GoPro is still good. If we're going to film cars and stuff, let's keep an action camera, right? But
we must have. This season, some Dutch people don't like it because Max is not winning anymore. But overall, I think it's great.
Would you? Okay. Where do you want to go? So we want to see Sunday, of course.
To be honest, I attended a few Grand Prix and I like the atmosphere and it's great to be there. But if you just want to follow the race, the best place is on your own couch, basically.
So I've been to Spa. I was in Spa 2013, last year of the Yates, which was an amazing experience. and we had the big screen right in front on the other side of the, and we had the big screen. I was sitting by Eau Rouge at the bottom, so by Eau Rouge before Radillion. And we could follow the whole race, and you're surrounded by other people who love Formula One. It's really amazing. Like the feeling was great.
I remember. I think I was at Spa when Max got in a crash with Kimi.
Yeah.
And is it 218 or 217?
Yeah. Okay. Prices are so they're sold out in most places, and the ones that are left are the gold tier tickets.
Yeah.
So either also on the main straight by turn 1, the Tarzan in grandstand, or the arena grandstand at turn 12. 470 euros for race day only.
It's expensive.
That's a lot of money. And the hairpin, 470 euros.
Per person.
Per person, yeah.
And you cannot park there. Or
no, we have to take the bikes.
Yeah, which if the weather's nice, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sun's nice here. But
are we getting them? No seats. Oh.
Okay.
What? Okay, try this one.
You were quoting that you were surrounded by people who love the sport. That's true, but one of the saddest things I saw is that when I was there, when I think it was 2017, when Max got in the first corner, he got wiped. Or maybe it was 18, I don't know. But I remember, oh Jesus, it's expensive.
It's for the two of us, it's 958 euros and 99 cents.
Yeah. And then
this is a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. But back to Spa. I remember this is the thing I remember. You have you have fans who are so passionate. I remember Max got wiped out.
Yeah.
And then we were sitting on the long straight.
It was Austria, right?
No, Spa.
Oh yeah, okay.
So before so above Radillon.
Oh yeah.
We were sitting, and Max got wiped out. So the people didn't see him even coming.
Oh.
You couldn't see him.
Right.
And it was it was his dad. He was full of tattoos with 2 kids, and the dad got so angry because he was obviously he had the proper Max Verstappen gear, full Red Bull, and the kids as well. But he left. The kids were crying because they couldn't see the race because the dad was so upset. He was like,
"What a dick!"
He waited. Yeah, that's a dick move. But that's also it's about it's about passion. But I remember it was oh, poor kids, because they waited all hours for to watch Max go by, and even though I think it was still a great race because I enjoyed the day a lot.
But that's the kind of people who also in football. If their team is 3-0 down in first half, they will leave. They won't watch the whole game, and I mean, I didn't think that was the thing. I remember though that when I was there in 2013, everyone stayed. There was no one who left. It was the whole race, even though it was kind of a boring race. Vettel ran away with it.
Yeah.
But everyone was still there. Yeah, 2013 he was the last year he won, right?
There's I'm not sure if it's a rumor, but that he might be get a function in the FIA.
I think he will go to Red Bull. I think he will replace Helmut Marko. That's what Helmut Marko has been trying to do, at least. He's been grooming Vettel to take his.
That would be. I didn't knew that. I think that's really cool. If that's.
Yeah, that's what the rumor has been.
Okay.
And it's
okay.
Because they met and they interviewed, and then they talked about that Vettel could become the new Christian Horner, but. Actually, what has been happening is that how old is he now? Helmut Marko, 80 something.
Yeah.
How long does he have left?
I don't know, but he's like Nicky. He's like a legend. People. That's the whole thing about Helmut Marko. This guy. He drove in the 70s and 80s on the Nürburgring with Porsche 970Ks, where basically your feet are in front of the front axle, and if you crash, you just
your legs were to crumple so.
And and he got in an accident and hurt his eye, and it quit him out of the car. And I think many people don't realize that how what kind of figure he is, and online people bash. But the
funny thing also was that it was someone kind of famous within the racing world also that shot that stone that took his eye.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who it was, but I remember hearing a podcast with him and he discussed. I was like, wow, really? It's like the weird connection of these worlds are just like.
Yeah, but
it was someone such as Jackie X or someone.
Yeah, but like we all know the story of Niki Lauda, who was like loved.
Of course.
And for good reasons, but still, like in the UK, people see Helmut as a sort of villain type of character, and I think that's just really not unjustified. And I think the sad thing is that he will be appreciated after maybe leaves the sport, but I think he will never do. I think he will die in the harness.
Of course, he's gonna clasp his heart and collapse in the paddock,
and
which is
nice phrase to say. No, but I think it's really cool. I think we're witnessing something like still this whole shuffle with Horner. I think to say a thing about Horner, many people have said the things. You can there was a bit of drama in the end, but he was the guy who took the Jaguar team in 2009 or
06, right?
Yeah, earlier.
Yeah,
and he made something great out of it, and he had high peaks and lows, but I think he deserved a little bit better exit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he should have.
Yeah. Did we ever? So what happened? I don't remember now. But by the way, we should wrap this up soon.
Yeah.
We're running out of battery also on the camera. There's one thing though that there's a couple of big events, right, that happened. So Christian Horner left. Of course, you had and what's his name? What's the new guy's name? Mekis.
Yeah.
And then of course you have the new guy also in Toro Rosso, which is not Toro Rosso anymore. It's something else.
Racing Bull, Cash Visa,
Visa Cash App, Racing Bull.
Yeah.
So great to see them coming in. Also, sad things have happened. Eddie Jordan, we lost.
Yeah,
Did we lose him while we were away?
No, it was before I think.
Was it before Christmas?
I think he passed away before the Australian Grand Prix.
That's it. Yeah, it was 2025.
Yeah,
he passed away. I was actually super sad about it.
Yeah,
I was really surprised.
Talking about characters in the sport, he was this guy. Yeah.
But I remember reading it, and the feeling that I had was also I felt so sad about it. Like I was really because he was such a great character, incredible.
Yeah, he had a good podcast with
the FFS.
It's sad, but I think also he left a really positive vibe on the sport.
I mean, he lived a full life, huh?
And it's really strange. Yeah, it's a proper life.
Yeah.
And it's really strange because, I'm still wondering if you watch Formula One or the pre-show or after-show or whatever, when he just gets into frame and has his iconic voice and talks about it, but he's never there. But
it feels weird now that you don't have. Also the FFS, because I watched that podcast. I used to have it on, and I miss it. I miss him. It's weird. There's a couple of those characters. Also, do you remember seeing there was in the background a lot in the paddock? There would be a black guy who was wearing this colorful African style clothing, and he would always travel together with. He's this designer of jewelry and clothing and whatever, and he followed the circus, the Formula One circus.
Yeah.
He went to every race and he followed them globally for 2 decades or something. So you would always see him in the background, all this. And then unfortunately, a couple of years ago, he passed away. And I remember seeing I didn't see him anymore, and I was wondering what happened to him. And then eventually, someone mentioned him.
I seen a clip about it a few times, but I didn't know. I didn't know that he passed away or anything.
Yeah, and he unfortunately passed away, and then you don't see him. So it's one of those characters where everybody in the paddock loved him, but he was not. He was a guest. He was a paying customer, and but he was
some African warlord or something.
No, he actually. The funny thing, he's designed jewelry. You remember the jewelry of the Rolling Stones mouth with the tongue.
Yeah.
He made the jewelry version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah.
I think we should wrap up.
Yeah, let's do that.
For next time, I watched the Formula 1 movie.
I did not.
You didn't.
I was supposed to see it as a matinee today, but didn't go in the end.
And you were supposed to see it before.
I would have had time, by the way.
And you were in the wrong
3
room.
hours late.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did buy tickets for it. We went to, and we ended up going in the wrong stall, in the wrong room. They were like, yeah, you should go to number 7, and we went there, and it was Mission Impossible.
It's a bummer. Yeah.
And it was quite funny actually.
And I was texting you when I was with my girlfriend in the cinema. I was like, I double checked if I'm in the correct room.
Yeah, that's good.
No, we will talk about it next time, and I'm really curious about what you think about it. But
I'm looking forward to seeing it actually.
I think that it's a nice. You want to hear our discussion about the movie? I think it's going to be interesting because
it's going to be next episode.
I have an opinion about it as well.
And it's been a joy to be back, man.
Yeah, let's keep it up. We want to do some more fun stuff. We just do it because we like it and we love it, and we should. I think maybe we'll get to something nicer and big, and otherwise we'll just keep doing it because we enjoy doing it, right?
Yeah. The point is just to enjoy ourselves and whatever. If people watch and it's just about us nerding out. So
it's our exhaust.
It's our exhaust.
And on that terrible bombshell.
And on that bombshell, that's it. Okay.
It's a great book, bye.
Thank you everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, help us out, share it with friends, comment, do whatever. Also
suggest topics.
Exactly. Yeah. If you want to have a specific topic or anything out there, change us into a makeup podcast, go for it. Comment below.
Thank you.
Thank you.